Edge of Tomorrow is kind of a weird movie to talk about. It starts off really, really good. Haven't really seen anything like it before. I was really enjoying it. And then I think it's like an hour and a half movie, about at the 50-minute mark, at 40-minute mark, I was kind of feeling a sense of dread. This whole movie is basically live, die, repeat. I get it. The story's cool, but I think the live, die, repeat thing goes on way too long. Like, it just kind of drags on. Like I said, I know that's what the story's about, but I don't know. It was cool at first, but I mean, when Tom Cruise keeps dying and dying and dying and resetting and resetting and resetting, and then the movie's already half over, and that's all the movie's been. Maybe need to work on something better. I don't know. Apparently, it's based on a book. I haven't read the book, but apparently, it's one of the best adaptations. So, for the people that are fans of, Edge of Tomorrow, actually fans of it, I probably I think you'll like the movie. But for me, I'm 50-50 on it. It's not a terrible movie by any means. It's just I don't know. My body shut down halfway through trying to watch it, and I kind of just was, just watching it to finish it. The things I did like, I really liked Tom Cruise being scared going into battle. Is kind of funny to see. You don't expect that when you start the movie up. You expect a normal sci-fi shooter, and that's not what the movie is. So I really appreciated them taking a different direction and not just being like a generic shooter movie like everything else is nowadays. And like I said, seeing Tom Cruise fucking shit his pants and get scared is hilarious. Not wanting to go into battle, he can't even turn on the fucking safety on his gun because every time he goes to ask someone, he gets cut off. I think, and the action's good. The most part, the CGI on the aliens look good, and there's some really good jokes here, and the chemistry between him and Emily Blunt is really good because they're both good actors. And that's pretty much about it. I don't know. Like, there's not a lot I didn't like other than the plot. Everything else was pretty good. I just didn't like the story. Like I said at the beginning, I thought it was cool, and then it kind of got old really fast because it kept doing the same thing over and over for like a fucking half hour. There's some jokes in here that landed really good, but all in all, a movie I think was really cool and unique at the beginning, and if they took a different direction, I think it could have been a lot better. That's just what I felt about the movie. If anyone else enjoyed it, I'm happy you did. I would probably give it like a 6 out of 10. Like, it's not a terrible movie by any means. I just I couldn't get into it after, like the 50-minute mark. I was kind of like, all right, like, is this really all we're doing? It's a pretty happy ending. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I wasn't really paying attention to what was going on, but I don't know, man. Kind of not a waste of time, but kind of a fucking letdown because I've been hearing how underrated and good this movie is. And while I think there is some aspects of it that are underrated, I think as a whole it's kind of a disposable Tom Cruise movie you'd find at the $5 bin at Walmart. But like I said, after watching Mission Impossible, all of that, it's kind of a breath of fresh air to see him scared and, not all high and mighty on his high horse all the time. Really feel like he is in danger. He does a really good job of portraying that. And some of the ways he dies, pretty fucking funny too. Like, I liked a lot of things about the movie, but like, if I don't like the plot, I mean, it's kind of what I watch movies like this for, and action. But this was a lot more story driven than action. There is action, but you get glimpses of it for like 4 minutes, and then he dies again, or 20 seconds. So I think I'm gonna go die at the end of this movie.